Two parents both love their children deeply. One sets clear rules and enforces them consistently with warmth. The other sets few rules and enforces none. Their children grow up measurably different in self-regulation, academic achievement, and social competence. Parenting style matters, but not in the ways people typically assume. Developmental psychologists study how family context shapes children's cognitive, social, and emotional development. Diana Baumrind's pioneering research identified distinct patterns of parenting and linked them to dramatically different child outcomes, launching decades of research that refined and complicated her original typology. Authoritative parents combine high responsiveness with high demandingness. They are warm, responsive, and emotionally supportive while setting clear rules, expecting mature behavior, and explaining the reasons behind their expectations. Children of authoritative parents consistently show the best outcomes across cultures: higher academic achievement, better social competence, and greater psychological well-being. Authoritarian parents are highly demanding and controlling, but low in responsiveness and warmth. Rules are enforced without explanation, because I said so. Children tend to be obedient and disciplined, but show lower self-esteem, poorer social skills, and higher rates of depression and anxiety. The effects are somewhat weaker in cultures that emphasize collective obedience. Permissive parents are highly responsive and emotionally warm, but make few demands and enforce few rules. They avoid confrontation and allow children to regulate themselves. Children tend to be creative and socially adept, but show poorer impulse control, lower academic achievement, and more behavioral problems. The lack of structure fails to teach self-regulation. Uninvolved parents are low in both responsiveness and demandingness. They may provide basic physical needs, but are emotionally unavailable and make no demands. Children experience neglect, developing the poorest outcomes across all domains: lowest academic achievement, highest rates of delinquency, poorest emotional regulation, and greatest risk for substance use and mental disorder. While parents shape early development powerfully, peers become increasingly influential from middle childhood through adolescence. Judith Rich Harris controversially argued that peers matter more than parents for long-term personality development outside the home. Peer norms shape language, dress, risk-taking, and values, often in ways parents cannot detect or control. Temperament refers to biologically based individual differences in reactivity and self-regulation that appear early in life and remain relatively stable. Thomas and Chess identified easy, difficult, and slow-to-warm-up temperament types. Longitudinal research shows that inhibited toddlers, fearful and withdrawing, are more likely to develop anxiety disorders in adulthood.